Have you ever stolen anything before?
Well, yes.
Girl, so have I.
Yes,
so
I'll just say it straight away. But in my defense, I was really young, and it was someone who was very close family member that basically taught me and my sister how to do it, like, kind of thing. And just kind of like class it as like, you don't have money, like, if you want nice things, this is how you get it. And I was just like, oh. And then it was kind of like, don't do it to like independent people's, only to the big department stores.
Yeah, don't do it to small businesses.
Yeah, stuff like that. So it wasn't like, yeah, like doing it in like a small shop or something like that. It'd be like, I don't know, JC Penney's or some shit.
What's JC Penney
It's like this
equivalent in the UK?
kind of like a John Lewis, but not as nice. Yeah.
I really need a drink.
That's cool. But yeah, I got caught twice in my life before because again, I was told to do it until, like, you know, keep doing it until you're 18, because then you can't get in trouble for it.
Fuck, but you got caught by the police?
Yeah, I got caught twice.
Like, did you get arrested?
The first time I was like really young, and the way it was taught was like, you always do it with multiple people. Like, yeah. And again, I was like maybe like 15 or something, like really young, and it was like, always do it with like multiple people. So me and my sister would only do it if we were like with each other or like together. And yeah, and it was my niece with me instead. And my sister had gone to like go eat, like, I'm trying to remember, eat sushi or something like that with her boyfriend, and we went shopping, and I'd only would ever steal like clothes, like the stuff that I would kind of like want or like need or something. And I never tried to steal jewelry before, because I was like, don't steal jewelry because it's like a higher risk and you don't need it. Like, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you know,
damn,
if you've gotten away with stealing like clothes and like all that, like, you're gonna push it. And then my first time trying to steal that with my niece, got caught straight away by like, basically they knew what I was doing. Like, it was very obvious. Like, I wear all of it on my face. Like, do you know what I mean? And yeah, and the guy was basically like, show me your bag, I know you took it, blah blah blah, like put it in my bag in the dressing room. And I was like, nah.
I did
not. And then he asked me like again, I was like, fuck it, here you go, like, I did it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
you caught me.
Yeah. And then he basically was like, get out.
And I was like, so they didn't call the police on you?
No, because I was like so young. Like, it should have been like, who is raising you? Yeah, I don't know. It was just like crazy. But
damn.
Yeah.
So how did you feel after that?
I felt so shit. Like, I felt so shit. I remember being like so upset with myself. I'd never really had someone like look at me in that way. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was just like I felt so bad. Like, you know, I felt like I'd properly like upset someone, and I hated upsetting people. I just never really been like, I'd never seen it in like a different like light when I was that young. Like, yeah. And
absolutely, you don't have perspective, you don't understand like what impact it could make on someone else. You kind of just think about, this is the benefit I'm gaining.
Exactly.
But you don't think about anything else. Like,
exactly.
Imagine
especially
how
being
stressful.
That young. Yeah.
Yeah, like, it would be stressful for the store owner, or like for somebody who's about to catch. Like, that, imagine like the feelings they're going through. But
imagine having to have that conversation with like someone like that. Like, that would just be so uncomfortable.
Child,
like, yeah, you know, it's gonna get aggressive. Like, yeah.
No, I completely relate. I had a person in my life that was quite influential, and I think it's kind of like an age thing as well. I don't know, because when you don't have, I'm not, from one side, my mom tried her best, and I feel like I did have everything that I wanted. Yeah. But then I was also told that I could have more by this person. So I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. And then I kind of told, I was about 12, I think. And I told my friends about it. And then my friend was like, okay, I'm gonna do this with you. Yeah. Because like, she had another influential person in her life that was doing it as well. Yeah. So it was kind of like the feeding mentality. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so basically I had a friend who was who also had a person that was quite influential in their life, and it was kind of, we were all feeding off each other, and I guess we were looking up to these people because they were like a few years older than us, so we thought they're cool, we want to do what they're doing. So we stole a few times from different shops, which was like, and we got away with it at first, and I thought, whoa, that's so cool, I got new shit, like, you know, but it wasn't anything important. It was like a lipstick or like makeup and stuff like that. And then one day, me and that same friend decided to go to the shopping mall. It was like a wee shopping mall, and like steal makeup again or whatever. And I swear it wasn't even shit we needed. Like, it was just to do it. I think it was almost like for the thrill of it. And I'm honestly, like, I'm not condoning this. I'm not.
Yeah, it's just like young and dumb. Like,
I was just stupid. Like, I would never, ever, ever.
No one's judging.
I know, literally. No one's looking.
No one's looking and no one's judging.
So, well, yeah, fuck anyone who is judging, because then they don't understand.
You probably stole the most.
Yeah. Projector, motherfucker. Anyway, no, I'm joking. So, yeah, so basically, and that day, that friend, she basically said that she had a dream that we got caught stealing.
No.
And I was like, oh, don't think like that, or
Don't
whatever.
say that.
And then we basically go into the shop and we steal whatever, it was like a concealer or something, and we freaking get caught.
No.
Literally.
I'd be like, you did this to us.
Like, you fucking predicted it.
I know.
It was probably a projection of her fear of getting caught, and then it had to happen because so basically we got caught, we got taken to the back of the shop by the like security guard. It was like a shitty little shop as well, like it was so dumb, so stupid. Anyway, we got taken to the back of the shop, and then her dad, my friend's dad, had to come and pick us up. But that was it. And then her dad was like, never speak to her again, and like,
to you, like, fuck.
Yeah, he was like, never contact her again. I was like, ugh.
Could you not be friends with her anymore?
Oh no, then we still remained friends.
Oh.
And yeah, and then I still went to her house and we were still friends. It was just a cool off period that we needed.
To
and
ease down your stealing habit.
I literally never, ever, ever did it again. It was so scary, like getting caught. It was, I think I was embarrassed. I think I had a moment of realization of what I had done. And then also the fact that my mum had to find out, and then we had to have a chat. And I think it was like, she didn't even ground me, or like I didn't even get like a proper telling off. It was like she was just disappointed.
Damn.
Which was even worse than getting told off. I was kind of like anticipating getting told off, and then she was just like, I just saw the sadness in her face, and she was like, Maggie, like all these years, you know, I've tried my best, like I've done everything I could, and like my entire family, like we've had our struggles, but we've never resorted to that, so I don't understand why you did that. And I was like,
fuck.
And I was like, fuck. Yeah, I was like, damn, I didn't want to like disappoint you like that. And also I wish I could tell you that I was proper influenced, like it wasn't just my own thought that like led me to doing something like that. But everybody makes their own decisions.
Yeah, but like when you're a child, like, and that's why it's so important to like talk about like how, well, like what makes us now. It's like you're so influential, like influence whenever you're a child. Like, I don't know, it's like you're like Play-Doh, and everyone who like people like properly mold you. So you can't really help it if it's someone like that's like close to you, or someone you trust. It doesn't even have to, just someone you trust, like, and then they make it seem okay and fun, and you believe them. Like, that's why I burned the hair off my arm, because it was my sister and I trusted her. Yeah. And then I realized, oh shit.
Yeah, maybe that's not the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm glad that I got caught when I did, because I had that reflection period, and I kind of realized, you know, it's wrong, I shouldn't do that. Yeah. Obviously, it made me feel like absolute shit for doing it. So never do anything that makes you feel bad. Like, why are you doing it? So, and then it's really funny because me and that friend got kind of like judged by our friends, and like, you know, they were kind of like, oh, you're so bad for doing it, whatever. And And then, funnily enough, a few years later, maybe 2 or 3 years later, my friends that were judging us got caught stealing. But this time it was by the freaking police.
Really?
And they got proper in trouble. Like,
Oh no.
yeah. And it was bad. And it was from like a big, well-known shop in town and stuff. And I was like, damn, I'm so glad I've grown out of that. Because I was like, okay, come on.
That was me. I was the girls getting arrested.
Damn. I'm talking about you.
No, mine was stupidly enough. And like the last time I ever stole, ever stole. It was in a Walmart, and it was like properly like the walk of shame. But to my defense, I was like literally, I had no money. I was working like a full-time job, and I was like in like university as well. And I was like, I had like no money to like buy shit for myself because I was like paying rent, and I was like super young. I think I was like 17, and I was stealing like razors, like, you know what I mean? And like lotion and like stuff that I actually needed, which makes it even sadder because when the guy saw, I got caught by a fucking secret shopper.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking. I got caught by him, and he was actually quite nice, and he was like, did you not see me following you the whole time? And I was like, bro, like, you just caught me stealing, like, shut the fuck up. Like, no, I obviously didn't see you. Like, I was stealing.
Yeah, like I was focused on something else.
If I saw that you had seen me, I would have put it away, like, or not done it. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have got caught. And then they held me in the back. And again, he was just like bragging about how good he did at catching me. And I was like, okay, guy,
good
great, great for you. And I'm just like, here we go. They called the police. I was just hoping that they would let me go.
Oh no.
Called the police, and it was just like really like, this guy was just so over the top. Like, he was so rude to me and like shouting at me. He like put me in handcuffs, and he put them like really fucking tight. I think he was trying to scare me, but it would just make me hate the police when I was younger, because it was like just over the top aggressive. And he like walks me. I had to walk from the back of the store. Have you ever been to Walmart?
No, I've never been to
like
America.
Costco. It's literally like Costco. So like you have to walk from the back of the shop all the way to like the front, like I guess, or like a huge Asda or Sainsbury's or something like that. And yeah, in handcuffs, being like walked by the police. And I was just like, here we fucking go, someone's gonna see me. Luckily no one did. There was no one there that I knew. And yeah, got put in the back of the cop car. They had to call my mom. And I actually had a shift, and I hadn't spoken to my mom in like a minute, like, because I didn't live with her anymore. Like, yeah, like
oh my god, that's so scary.
yeah, and like and I had a shift at McDonald's because I worked at McDonald's, which actually
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I worked at McDonald's, and it was actually a pretty chill job. I
worked at Five Guys.
Yeah, like it like all the people were like pretty chill except for the managers and stuff. And yeah, so they took me to the station, and again, he was just being like proper aggressive with me, and I was just like, this is just so unnecessary. I didn't even cry or anything. I didn't say anything. I was just like, whatever, here we go. Like, there's no point for me to get upset. I was caught. Like, I was doing it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then my mom came, and then he let me go. He didn't charge me anything because, again, I was 17.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
And like, he just wanted to give you a fright.
Yeah.
I think.
And it was like a month before my 18th birthday, so I still, my mom, and I said to her, like, she came and picked me up, and I was like, I'm really late for work. Can you please, like, yeah, basically bring me to my car? I have to get to work, or so I'm gonna get fired. And then she was just like, yeah, and she didn't even say anything. She was like, oh well, she was like, you're 18 now, you can't do it anymore. And I was like, I know. Bye.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Went
I
to
think
work.
Imagine like having that on your record and that fucking you up for the rest of your life just because you didn't think. Because when you're younger, I honestly sometimes think back and I'm like, the stuff I did, I can't believe I did some of the stuff that I've done. And like thinking from now, my perspective now, I'm like, I'm not even that grown up. Yeah. But like, yeah.
Just young and dumb. Like, we all did dumb, young shit. But it's also, nuts. Really good idea for like a shout out. Anyone who's a secret shopper, send us your stories, because I'm very curious about the experiences of being the person having to like literally stalk people all day. Like stalk people in a shop all day trying to catch them stealing. Like, I want to know what happens when you actually catch them.
What do you mean catch them stealing?
There's secret shoppers in shops. That's the person who like caught me. Like big department stores.
Yeah, but that's not their job.
Yeah, they catch them stealing.
No.
That's
Do you know
what the guy.
I think you must. Okay, wait.
No,
For
in
my-
America,
Is that
this
what
is what a secret shopper is. Someone who
somebody walking in the
is
shop.
basically a pretend shopper when they're actually just watching everyone to see if they can catch someone stealing. And I'm pretty sure, surely they'll get a bonus for when they actually catch someone.
What the hell? Okay, well, we had secret shoppers in Five Guys.
Yeah,
But
what the hell
they're
does that mean?
yeah. So a
food
secret.
shop.
So basically, like you get given kind of like a survey. I've never been a secret shopper, but I wanted to. So you get kind of like a questionnaire sheet, and there's different rules for different shops. So for example, like in Five Guys, the rule is your food has to be made in under 8 minutes. So if you're a secret shopper and your food isn't made in 8 minutes, then you like score it off, and then you say they didn't do this. Then they have to go and check the toilets, and then if the toilets are clean, they tick that. Then they had to look at the general cleanliness of the shop and like check that. And then basically, if you get all of the box ticked, then dicks. If they tick all of the boxes, then everybody on that shift got a bonus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you get money, you get an incentive. So
that's
then,
cool.
So
I
like,
wish that was secret shoppers
and then
in America.
also, like, obviously, the secret shopper gets paid regardless. And then if you've done well enough, then you get paid as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so I think that's what that secret shopper might have been like. He was actually patrolling the shop, checking on the people working there, but then he might have caught
that's
you.
not what it is in America.
Fucking hell, that's
no, like you get like it's an actual job, Maggie. Like
that's
you get
ridiculous.
paid
So
to
that many
catch people stealing.
steal, or is it because the shops are so big?
Yeah, like the big. Well, it's Walmart. They're like $1 billion company. Like yeah.
I honestly can't imagine a Walmart.
Yeah,
like,
they literally hire people to try to catch people stealing.
That's
so
like
in
funny.
department
Did you
stores
not
and shit
see
like
me?
that.
I was following you.
Yeah, like literally, like they have that in department stores as well. Like, yeah, I thought it was so weird. Like, yeah, that like, yeah, you guys. I don't think that again, they might do it out here in the UK, and I just don't know about it. But I don't think they do it out here, like secret shopper type things for like big shops and shit. But they're like really big. Like our big shops are like massive. Yeah.
Whereas
So
in
it's
like it in the UK, well, in Edinburgh, you don't really get shops that big.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like even your supermarkets aren't even as big as like a Walmart. Like, yeah,
No.
imagine like a